we are going to think about the lives and deaths of some of the people who are buried in the Feldstadner Cemetery. People who are a mystery to you until tonight. First, I would like to ask Bob if he will tell us about the soldier. His name was Salathiel S. Stalnaker. Here is Salathiel.
This thing don't work no more. 200 years old. Good evening, folks. I was Salathiel S. Stalnaker. I want to share with you, somebody gave me this, my obituary. Terrible hard. It's hard to read your obituary, but here it goes. S.S. Stalnaker, Civil War veteran, is stricken at 91. Who would believe I lived to be 91 years old to be in that Civil War? Okay, S.S. Stalnaker, 91, a Union veteran of the Civil War and a resident of South Parkersburg for the past 50 years. I was. Died at 6:15 o'clock Wednesday evening, I don't remember that, at his home on Division Street. Actually, it lived at 501 Division Street. That's just up the road a little bit. I've been ill with influenza for a while. My obituary goes on. Mr. Stalnaker served in the war between the states as a member of Company C, 11th West Virginia Infantry. He was a member of Odd Fellows Lodge No. 7 and of the South Parkersburg Baptist Church. Actually, I organized the first Sunday school there in the church. Okay, my wife, Martha Maxine Stalnaker, she passed away about 12 years ago, 1924. I do have kids. I did leave a daughter, Miss Bess Brown, and 3 grandchildren, Pearl Waller, Mrs. Nellie Sandy, and Ralph Meeks. They're all still in South Parkersburg. Now, let me share with you what my obituary didn't say. I was a fighter. Okay, I was a fighter in the war. I used musical signals to communicate commands to our infantry, such as march orders, charges, and retreats. Fife players played music for parades, entertainment of the troops and dignitaries, and unfortunately, funeral rites. Our contributions were recognized and appreciated. And I feel we did play a very significant part in the war. The obituary also failed to mention that I was only 16 years old when in November of 1861 I enlisted in the Union Army. Actually, and I'm sort of reluctant to even mention this, but in October of 1861 I had enlisted in the Confederate Army. I did. But I finally realized my mistake. I deserted. I better say I just left. Pardon me, the Confederate side and enlisted in the Union Army. Unfortunately, at the Battle of Bulltown, I was captured by Confederate soldiers and held prisoner from October of '63 till March of '64. Thankfully, I was released. It was probably a prisoner exchange, I guess. And I was discharged from the Army in June of 1865. If you ever have a few minutes, okay, I repose up here in this on the western end of it. Stop by and visit. I won't talk back to you, but you can visit me. Oh, by the way, there's a modern-day fellow by the name of Greg Higgins. I think it's you. That I want to thank for helping bring all this information